Happileeerin, and it's time for day 7 of 12 days of anime. If you missed my previous 6 videos, there's links in the description down below, or you can click on the annotations. And yes, I am wearing a Nebraska Snuggie with a Nebraska t-shirt. Can you tell that I'm excited to go home to Nebraska? Today, I'm going to be talking about You to Know Prince Sama. I did a first impression of it this past summer. If you'd like to check it out, another annotation, click on the links down below. That's really pretty boys. So listen, pretty otter faces, before you judge me, I know that some of you are probably looking at the title and the thumbnail, and at least one of you is preparing to comment that I could have included something of much better quality on my 12 days of anime list than You to Pre, because let's be honest, You to Pre is not necessarily an outstanding anime. I choked on spit while I was talking. It was pretty generic in terms of story and character tropes, and all of the drama and chemistry between Haruka and the boys was pretty stale, actually. There really wasn't any chemistry between any of them and Haruka, and I think that's because Haruka, was the character with the least amount of personality, which in harem manga is typically the case because you're supposed to be able to insert yourself into them. But saying that, and this is going to probably sound pretty contradictory, but it was a very solid harem anime, which the story was generic, but they had all of the boys were so lively and had such bright personalities and were just so funny in how they interacted with one another that it kept it very interesting for me. You to Pre is an anime that you don't have to use any sort of brain cells to watch. Some people might say it kills brain cells, but I disagree. I think you just have to shut them off for a little bit. And I thought that was fantastic because I could just veg out. I could just sit on my bed after a long day at work, veg out, and find myself grinning and ruffling like a dummy because of how cheesy and stupid great it was. It was just one of the anime that made me feel so freaking happy every single time I watched it, no matter how down or upset I was feeling. There are just so many stupid, silly moments that are also super endearing, like a cat turning into a prince halfway through the series and just floating around and fluttering and telling Haruka that he loves her, or moonbeam spotlights. Those were prevalent all over the place. Or the final episode when all of the boys appear in the countryside singing to Haruka, and Haruka's like, maybe I am a good writer. And they also had the freaking weird principal that I still don't understand his deal, but he was great. He was great because he was so weird, so strange. He was so strange. And the art was also super pretty. Except for Haruka's eyes. I didn't like Haruka's eyes at all. And don't think I was gonna make a 12 days of anime video about You to Pre and not talk about my favorite part / the most amazeballs part, and that is the ending. 1000% love. So good! I watched it every single episode. There were numerous times where David walked into the bedroom and I was singing along and he did his whole disapproving, but I've also accepted this now head shake and then walked away. I have it on my Groove Shark at work so that I can hum it and annoy all of the other editors who think I'm dumb. The song basically sums up everything that You to Pre is about, which is pretty boys singing cheesy pop songs and doing silly dance moves. What's not to like about that? Seriously guys, this show is just so great and I grin like a 14-year-old girl every single time I watch it, and I would love to be best friends with Sho-chan. Please, Kay, thanks. I want his hair and his clothes, especially that hat. Okay guys, it is it for day 7 of me fangirling about something stupid, which has basically been what my entire 12 days of anime has been about so far, but whatever, I'm proud. Remember that there's tons of other pretty otter faces doing 12 days of anime. All of their, no, not all of their. There is a link to a description, no, just kidding. There is a link to a spreadsheet that has all of their names, so make sure to check all of them out. They're all awesome. It's really cool to see so many people doing this. I will see you tomorrow for day 8. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I'll talk to you later.